Sawa is the best shark fisherman in West Java. He has been fishing shark for more than 40 years. He goes with his sons, teaching them his skill to put out his lines in the middle of the strait near the Anak Krakatoa volcano. Roman is his youngest son. He is 20 years old and he has been fishing with his father for 7 years. As dusk arrives, he prepares the line, about 100 fish hooks spread out along 1,500 meters of thick nylon cord, with a flag-topped buoy at each end. The line is made to go down to 150 meters, the level at which most sharks live. The bait is fish and goat or buffalo remains. Meat is the best shark bait, but it is expensive. Sawa cannot afford more than a few pieces per line. The shark hunt at nightfall. You must not throw out your line before, or the little fish will eat up all the bait. As you throw your line, you must pray to the goddess of the sea, Lara Kidul. She has the power of life or death over fishermen. You mustn't offend her.
Nggak usah ibu bapak kesana kesini. Nggak usah ibu bapak kemari.
Sawa usually moors his boat to one of the line's buoys and spends the night at sea. But it is monsoon season and there are storms almost every day. It's safer to spend the night in the shelter of the closest island. Although near the shore, the fishermen will eat and sleep on their boat, for at night the islands are inhabited by the ghosts of sailors captured by Lara Kidul during the storms. That morning, a storm came up. Sawa's experience made him cautious, but his oldest son, Lombre, living up to his reputation, prodded everyone. Both boats made directly for their goal, the legendary Buffalo Stone. Sawa knows through experience that the biggest sharks roam this mythical area. After several hours' search, impeded by the heavy swell, the flag marking the line is sighted. Meter by meter, in over 30-degree weather, Sawa's sons pull up the line with their bare hands, hoping the sharks are bitten. These fishermen continue an age-old tradition, using centuries-old fishing techniques, which remain oblivious to the progress of our civilization. Lombre directs the operation. The line is harder to pull up. Without gloves, the cord cuts the fisherman's hands. Something very heavy is on the line. A tiger shark, over 5 meters long, is caught in one of Lombre's hooks. Except for old Sawa, none of these fishermen have ever seen such a monster. Buffalo Stone has lived up to its legend. The tiger shark and the great white are the most dangerous of sharks. It is very difficult to defeat such an animal. These men have nothing but their hands and their courage to overcome the shark. Sawa's old friend comes to lend a hand, for 5 men are needed to pull the monster out of the water. The shark must weigh over half a ton. It's impossible to lift the animal. Lombre decides to bring the shark around to the front of the boat, where the sides are lower. He will try to take advantage of a wave to heave it on board. The shark is still alive. It's almost noon. The men have been fighting the shark for 2 hours. An even bigger wave almost overturns the boat. Lombre doesn't want to risk his only boat. There's only one solution: attach the shark to the boat and tow it. Lombre is the only one willing to jump into the water to tie the shark's tail. Fighting, losing more and more blood, the shark could attract others at any moment. He has to be quick. The shark must have struggled all night long because it is completely entangled in the line, during which it took the opportunity to bite a small tiger shark in half, leaving only its head. After laboring for 4 hours, the shark is finally attached to the boat. As in Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea, the shark is towed up to the beach of the Anak Krakatoa volcano, where it will be gutted and cut up. The fishing practices of these men date from another age. For them, each fish is a gift from the gods. Modern fishing techniques have not perturbed their archaic ritual. The fin of this huge tiger shark will enable the entire family to eat for a month. If the big foreign fishing boats with their nets invade these waters one day, the fish will disappear. And that would be the end of the wonderful adventure of the Sawa family and their treasure, the shark fin. The strong smell that the shark gives off attracts the fish eagle looking for an easy meal. These fins must weigh around 5 kilos. A catch like this one only happens once a year. How many times a year do these men come home with nothing?
Aladi. Ya, si. Terus ukur kecil nih. Dilona. Lanjut. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
After 2 weeks of fishing, Sawa and his sons return home to Labuan, a small fishing port situated in the extreme west of Java. Labuan and its villages live the typical rhythm of a tropical climate, which is only disturbed by the return of the shark fishermen. The sharks are immediately unloaded and auctioned off to the local fishmongers.
Ya. 15 tawar.
The huge tiger shark, which Lombre proudly shows off, will be bought for only 50,000 rupias, 30 US dollars.